Good afternoon, America. This is First Sergeant Retired Bowers speaking again from the heart of the coronavirus outbreak. Earlier, I was talking about one of the most important lessons learned from the military experience, how you can handle and mitigate your casualty overflow by evacuating them. Now I'm going to bring another couple pieces of military experience. Specifically, we're going to talk about PPE, personal protective equipment. Now, in the time of peace and plenty, sure, you can have disposable, throwaway, use it once PPE and not look back. But we're not in that time anymore. We're in a time of war. I'm going to give you wartime combat lessons to help you understand what you need to do to protect yourself and protect others and protect your equipment. The equipment you have is your personal protective equipment. The first thing you need to do is choose personal protective equipment that is durable, not disposable. You need things that can survive being cleaned in bleach and soap and water, dried under ultraviolet light, sunlight, or ultraviolet lights, drip dry, air dry, that's fine. But then you're going to use it again because the piece of equipment you have to protect you today is what you're going to need to protect you tomorrow and next week and next month. So, you need to start choosing pieces of equipment. If you're in a high burn rate, turnover of personal protective equipment, first responders, EMS workers, police, people working the testing stations, okay, the drive-up testing stations, even, there was an example down in Florida. They have a SWAT team crew, basically, who's going to go out and do all their COVID possible responses. They have the right idea, but they're carrying a couple things too far, and they're throwing the equipment away. First thing you got to understand is this is not a nerve agent. This is not a chemical cloud you're going to walk into and is going to melt the skin off you. So you don't need to waste time taping your wrist shut and sealing every avenue of airflow off of your body. You're just going to overheat and make yourself another kind of casualty. Okay, this is not that kind of a threat. What you are going to need is some plastic or rubber jackets, smocks, gloves, overboots, plastic face shields, things that you can put between you immediately and whatever you're wearing for a mask. All things that are durable, that can be cleaned in bleach and water and then allowed to air dry. That way, instead of having to source one piece of PPE for every time you come into a suspect contact, each individual first responder, high volume use person, medical personnel, you only need about 2 or 3 sets of PPE. One to wear, one to clean, one that's already cleaned and ready to be put on. And you rotate through them. Saves so much problem. But you're going to need to learn how to maintain that equipment. That is where you get into maintain your personal protective equipment, a military skill. If you have anybody you know who's ever had a day of service in the military, talk to them about this. They were taught this. We were all taught this. How to protect yourself, how to maintain your personal equipment, how to safely take off your personal equipment, clean yourself, decontaminate yourself, your equipment, exchange it for a clean set if you have to, and then keep on going on. The bleach water solution I'm talking about is about 1 cup of bleach for every 5 gallons of water. You make a dunk tank out of it, like in a trash can, so that you scrub it off in soap and water. You have 1 can full of soap and water to sanitize and clean your material, whether it's your jacket, your smock, your gloves, your boots. Then you turn around, you dunk it into the bleach and water tank. Your hands are going to be fine because they're going to be in the same bleach and water and soap, so they're going to get sanitized too. You're going to need to have a hand wash station nearby because before you start and after you finish and about 3 times during the middle of it, you're going to be stopping to wash your hands again, decontaminate yourself. Make sure you don't touch your face. So, get yourself some durable PPE. Clean it regularly. Rotate through it. That way you can have stuff that's going to last you the duration of the crisis. Overboots, smocks, rubber rain suits. Go to a motorcycle store. Get a rain suit. Go to the Walmart. Get yourself some rain tops and rain bottoms. Things that you can dunk in bleach, dunk in hot water and soap, scrub it down, hang it up to dry. The sun has ultraviolet light. It can dry in the sun. Ultraviolet light sanitizes this stuff. Bleach sanitizes this stuff. You can keep using the same pieces of equipment, but no one has bothered to teach you how. I'm here to help you learn. Go to the fellow members of your service. There's lots of them that were ex-military. Ask any of them about this. NBC, CBRN, nuclear, biological, chemical, chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear. These are the things we were taught to protect ourselves and continue operations. You're in this position where you're going to have to do what we learned how to do. We can help you learn how to do it. We can help teach people how to do it. We can help manage the sanitation stations where you're going to have personal protective gear exchange. Set yourself up a station at home so that the first thing you do when you get home is go through your sanitation station so that you protect your household. You can have it at your workplace. First thing you do before you come on duty, sanitize everything, put it on. Last thing you do before you leave duty, put it through the sanitizing session, change into clean materials and clothes so you can go home and protect your family. This will protect you, your family, your coworkers, your patients, the people you come in contact with. This works for police, this works for medical, this works for everybody who's going to be in a high volume burn rate through your PPE contact situation. These are things that are going to help you, I promise. Talk to the military members, talk to your veterans, talk to anybody who's had service and training in this. We can help you do this. Please. We can get through this, America. Let's do it together. Thank you. Army all the way, soldier for life.